Hi guys, welcome to one third channel. In my previous video, I discussed about CAN protocol introduction. In this video, I'm going to make and I'm going to explain more details about CAN protocol. So we are showing the peak. This is a CAN node. In this CAN node, we have host controller, and CAN transceiver. Combination of these three are called as CAN node. In this CAN node, host control is used for taking interfacing with sensors and interfacing with input and output devices. I already discussed about this. So this is our microcontroller what we are using 8089S52 8052 microcontroller or ARM or any other microcontroller we are using in real time applications. So this is our CAN controller. This is responsible for frame frame format and error checking. So CAN control is responsible for frame format and error checking. This is CAN transceiver. This is used for voltage conversions. That means single ended voltage to differential ended voltage. So CAN transceiver is responsible for voltage conversions. Actually, we are connecting host controller with CAN controller using with SPI protocols. I have discussed the SPI protocol in my tutorial. You can watch this in my playlist. So host controller is connected with CAN controller using with the SPI protocol. So first of all, we are programming host controller. That program is going to CAN controller. So we are only programming and we are only dumping program into host controller. We are not dumping program into CAN controller. So we can use this node without CAN controller, but circuit will be complex. So that's why we are using CAN controller. So host controller and CAN controller having less pins. We are interfacing host controller with input output devices, and CAN controller is responsible for data transmission and data transmission from one node to another node. So and frame format making and also error checking. So these are the full details about CAN node. So in this CAN protocol, now I am discussing about features of CAN protocol. So what is CAN protocol? What are the features of CAN protocol? It supports the serial asynchronous half duplex communication. So it is a half duplex communication and asynchronous communication, not synchronous. So it is comparing with SPI. SPI is a full duplex communication, but it is a half duplex communication and asynchronous communication. So it supports maximum 1 km distance, and it supports 1 Mbps speed, and it supports a broadcast communication and also multi-master in the network with a quadrature with the carriers sense multiple access collision avoidance. So it will use it for avoidance a collision, removing of a collision between the two masters and the two slaves. So these are the features of CAN protocol. So we have different type of versions in our CAN protocol. These are CAN 2.0a and CAN 2.0b. So these are the two versions available in our CAN protocol. So we have different type of frames in our CAN protocol. These frames are used for data transmission. So these frames are responsible for data transmission. There is a protocol rule. A frame is a protocol rule. How we need to send data to the particular node, that is depending upon the frame. These frame format is under controlled by the CAN controller. CAN controller making these frames. So we have different type of frames. One is a standard frame and extended frame. The main difference between these standard frame and extended frame is standard frame have ID of 11 bits, so 2 power 11 bits. Extended frame have 29 bits of ID. This is the main difference between standard frame and extended frame. So and CAN 2.0a supports CAN 2.0a supports only standard frame, and CAN 2.0b supports both standard and extended frames. So here CAN 2.0a, that is the first version of CAN protocol. It supports only standard frame. CAN 2.0 bit supports both the standard and extended frames. So we have different frames in our protocol. These are the data frames, remote frame, error frame, and overload frame. So data frame is again uh, in data frame again we have two frames. One is a standard data frame and extended data frame. And remote frame we have again two frames, that is a standard remote frame and a extended remote frame. So the main difference between these standard frame and error frame is id bits. So if the standard frame we are using, it is a 2 power 11 bits. If the extended frame we are using, more 18 bits are we are using from extended frame, and that is the main difference between the standard frame and extended frame. This is my first video about CAN protocol. So I have discussed only what is CAN node and what is the frame formats and what is the CAN versions in this video. In my upcoming videos I will explain what is the frames, what is the data frame, what is the remote frame, what is error frame, and what is overload frame, how it is working, and how we can transmit the data from one node to another node, and how we can connect one node with another node. Some of the people having doubt with these protocol, you can ask me in comment section, and you need to follow my tutorials. So that's the you need to you watch my introduction video also. So that is a brief explanation about CAN protocol, and this is a brief explanation about CAN protocol versions and frame formats. In upcoming videos I will explain data frames and a remote frame and error frame, overload frame, and working of CAN protocol. So okay friends, if you have any doubts, ask me in comment section. Please share this video with your friends. Okay friends, thank you.